Now we're moving on to our older question submissions in our Definitive Subscribers Special Edition episode. In this part of the episode, we'll be addressing some very, very old questions from our archives. Now, the first question that we had, what is plaguing the WWE?
What is plaguing the WWE is their lack of fresh talent and their unwillingness to give newer, fresher, popular wrestlers a shot. We see the same main events over and over, featuring exactly the same wrestlers. Once in a while you'll get an interesting match, you know, Jeff Hardy got a little bit of a shot, but only once in a while. We really need to see some consistent push for the talented wrestlers that they have. And we all know Mr. Kennedy, MVP,
Colin Delaney,
Chris Jericho.
let's ignore him. Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy. We want to see more consistent pushing. Shelton Benjamin, for God's sakes. The man is so talented. Let him have a shot. Or they give them a push and then they'll cut it short by letting Triple H waste them with a pedigree, for God's sake.
Yeah, he's killed so many up-and-coming guys on Raw. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Alright, okay, so I guess that's next. For our second question from the old archives of Below the Belt, we have, who should the WWE push? And I believe we have addressed this question. For my term, the WWE should be pushing the likes of Mr. Kennedy. Right, so who would be your pick that WWE should push?
I want to see Chris Jericho get another push again.
What about you, Lynn?
I believe I said that I wanted the Big Show to get a push.
The Big Show?
And in the last 2 months since WrestleMania, it hasn't happened. They've done nothing with him. Come on. He's a big guy. He's talented. The crowd loves him. Just let him loose. Give him a title shot.
Moving on to our next question. From the old archive of episode 9 of Below the Belt, we have, who should they bring back into the WWE? Now, my choice would definitely be Goldberg and Brock Lesnar. Because they are the deciding force of the WWE. Remember the fear that Brock Lesnar left all of you watching this, fearing Brock Lesnar. Yeah. Remember the spear. Remember the impact that Goldberg left in your heads. So they should bring back Goldberg and Brock Lesnar. I'm pretty sure both of my co-hosts agree with me. So let's carry on to the next question.
Goldberg was boring.
No. Christian. I want to see Christian and I want to see Kurt Angle.
TNA guys. I want to see The Rock back. Can you please come back before WrestleMania 25?
I'm sure that was exactly the same answer I gave last time.
Okay.
The Rock.
Alright, but I'm pretty sure that all of you would agree that Goldberg and Brock Lesnar should come back. Now, episode 13. Episode 13 now. From the old archives of Below the Belt, we have, what are our predictions for the 2008 WWE Draft Lottery? Pick only one.
Only one.
Pick only one. Who would you want to see and at which brand? My pick would be Batista moving back to Raw and have John Cena back on SmackDown. And ECW can be the toilet bowl where all the useless talents get flushed there and then get fired. That would be my pick.
That would be good. The one pick I would like to see is Jericho going to SmackDown.
Yeah.
You know, he would get a decent push over there. He's just not getting enough of one. I mean, I love his music. I love his everything about Chris Jericho, but he's sort of not getting anywhere on Raw. You know.
Yep.
Go to SmackDown, Jericho.
I agree. But I would like to see CM Punk go to Raw because I think that's going to create a bit of tension and conflict for the likes of Triple H and John Cena to have someone so popular come in and disrupt.
Is CM Punk popular?
He is popular.
Alright, so you got all our intelligent answers. Now, going back to episode 27 of the old archive.
That's not that long ago.
Yeah, that's not that long ago from Below the Belt. We have a question from Dr. Chivago X. Why do you think that WWE is not on the same level as it was during the Attitude Era?
I'm pretty sure I answered this correctly the last time. It's because they don't have that fresh talent coming through. They've got the same old talent who are doing exactly the same things. There's none of that freshness and perhaps none of the conflict that was happening at about that time. With Stone Cold versus the established boss, you had this running feud that we could all get on board with and we could all support them. At the moment, you have a feud between Triple H and Randy Orton. Who cares? There's nothing in it for us. There's no emotion in it for us.
I do care.
I don't. I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care if Randy Orton beats Triple H, and I certainly don't care if Triple H beats Randy Orton.
Yeah, but I do care.
So I do think with CM Punk coming in and giving Triple H something to worry about, he's going to worry about John Cena, he's got to worry about CM Punk, he's got to worry about Mr. Kennedy. It'll push him to perform, and that's what we want, wrestlers who are going to push each other to perform each week and make us want to watch.
I'll have to say, what did I say last time? I think I agreed a few
The
minutes.
Rock, no?
I think I'll have to say now that the themes that they were doing back then in the Attitude Era were adult themes. Everything was, edgy and aggressive. And there were a lot of great heels, there were a lot of entertainers, that's what I said last time, and in combination of wrestlers. So I think that's another thing that's
They
lacking.
had talent that pushed each other.
Yeah.
You had The Rock, but you didn't just have The Rock trying to carry the entire company by himself.
No.
You had a whole lot of others who were just as good and just as ready to step up to the mark.
All right. Okay.
Next.
Next question.
I need to make a definition where every time when you have an answer, when it's irrelevant and it sounds stupid, it's not really showing that you're intelligent.
No,
Sometimes it's good to be reserved.
Why don't we call it a Michaelism?
Michaelism would be a good term.
Yeah.
Now, Black Cat Feline from episode 27 as well, and she asked, what are your top 10 female wrestlers? Make it top 5 because there aren't that many of all time.
Because
So
we only
we-
had 3.
Yeah, we really didn't answer this
No.
one properly, and I'm pretty sure if we could give a proper answer this time.
Top 5 female
Reckon?
wrestlers.
Maria, Kelly, Lita, Trish Stratus, and finally, Tori Wilson, I believe I said that.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, so I did name my 5 top 10 female wrestlers of all time.
Victoria,
Oh my god.
Mickey James.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, Beth Phoenix,
Oh my god.
China,
Oh my goodness.
Nanny Neidhart.
You know, Linnea.
No, sorry. I'll leave Nettie Neidhart because she's just new and I haven't seen enough of her. I will say the Fabulous Moolah.
Oh my god.
Not Mae Young because I think she's really dizzy. No, I mean,
my list. Can I just?
I like my wrestlers to be able to wrestle. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
I
like
agree.
fluffy divas. I'm sorry.
No.
My list is the same as Linnea's, except I'd take China out and put in Trish Stratus.
Now, from episode 27 again, Danny Heat 123, what a stupid nickname. Ask, top 10 tag teams or stables of all time.
How did we answer this one, Rob?
Well, we didn't have 10.
Oh,
I only
God.
named the corporation.
well,
So,
but
why don't between us we
Between
come up
us, we
with
could
10?
probably come up with 10.
oh my
So,
god.
why don't we start with tag teams for all of us, and then we'll do stables.
Okay,
I'll
all right.
count.
Tag
Tag
teams. Tag teams. Asian Christian, the Hardy Boys,
Yes.
the Dudley Boys.
Yes, okay.
Why must I agree with less
The
intelligent people? The Bushwhackers. Oh goodness.
The Heart
TV Raw.
Foundation.
The Heart Foundation.
Yeah. Right.
Legion of Doom.
Legion of Doom. Legion of Doom can't even wrestle.
Demolition.
Legion of Doom is like a group of fat people. They're not listening
Kevin
to me.
Nash and Scott Hall.
What, NWO?
NWO.
Yeah, but then they were tag team.
They were a stable, you see.
Okay, your team.
Oh God, I can't.
Rock and Sock.
Yeah, Rock and Talk Connection.
What about Brothers of Destruction? Does that
Yes.
Yeah, Brothers of
Put them in.
Destruction.
One more. I need to carry
I'll
on
put
the
in
scales.
LAX. There you go. That's
Oh.
two guys.
Alright, so that's our top
Homicide
10.
and-
So,
yeah. So 10. That's our 10 tag teams. Right, stables.
we spend more time arguing.
Heart
than
Foundation. Yes,
Yeah,
the bigger one.
DX.
Originally it was two people.
Okay.
and
Alright,
they had
DX.
five.
DX.
DX, Corporation, the Union,
Yeah.
NWO,
Oh, the Ministry.
NWO.
the Ministry of Darkness,
What about the $1 Million Man's?
the Four Horsemen.
Oh, the Four Horsemen.
Yes.
Yes, the Four Horsemen. The Radical.
Yeah.
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 We forgot to put in what's their names? Los Guerrillos.
Los Guerrillos.
That was
Oh,
the
the
tag
tag
team.
teams.
For
Okay.
tag teams, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
alright. One more stable. Ah!
Legion of Domination.
Nation of Domination.
Domination.
Legion of Domination.
Oh,
Okay, we'll put them over there only because we're having trouble trying to find the last one. Okay, that's your 10.
Alright, that's a 10.
Yes.
Okay, now,